Max's potty training. Max was a curious and energetic 4-year-old, and his mom, Sarah, loved him dearly. Max was autistic, and while he was smart, sometimes things that seemed simple to other kids like potty training were a bit more challenging for him. He had trouble understanding the steps and routines involved in using the toilet, and he didn't always express when he needed to go. This made potty training a bit tricky, but Sarah was determined to help Max in a way that worked for him. One sunny afternoon, Sarah decided it was time to teach Max how to use the toilet. She knew it would take patience and understanding, and that's exactly what she was ready to give. The first step: understanding the signs. Max, Sarah said gently, we're going to learn something new today. It's called potty training. You're a big boy now, and you're going to use the toilet like mommy and daddy. Max looked up at her with wide eyes. He wasn't sure what this meant, but he trusted his mom. He nodded, and Sarah smiled. She had planned a step-by-step approach to make things clear and comfortable for him. Sarah started by introducing visual aids. She created a colorful chart with pictures of each step: flushing the toilet, wiping, washing hands, and flushing again. She hung it up in the bathroom, and each day she'd review the chart with Max. Max, this is what we're going to do when you feel like you need to go potty, Sarah explained, pointing to each picture. Max looked at the pictures and then at the toilet. His expression was a mix of curiosity and hesitation. He had always been a little scared of the toilet, especially because it made a loud flushing noise. But Sarah was patient. She didn't rush him. She let him take his time to understand. The second step: feeling the need. For the first few days, Max didn't show any signs that he needed to go potty. Sarah knew it was important not to pressure him, so instead of forcing him to sit on the toilet, she made sure to encourage him gently. Max, remember, if you feel like you need to go, we'll go to the bathroom together, she said calmly, repeating the steps from the chart. One afternoon, as Max was playing with his toys, he suddenly stopped. He shifted uncomfortably, his face showing a little confusion. Sarah saw this and immediately knelt beside him. Max, do you feel like you need to go potty? She asked gently. Max nodded but didn't say anything. He wasn't quite sure how to express it, but Sarah had learned to watch his body language carefully. She took his hand and led him to the bathroom. Together, they went through the steps on the chart. Max sat on the toilet, and though he didn't go that time, Sarah was proud of him for recognizing the feeling. The first step was a success. The third step: encouragement and praise. Over the next few days, Sarah continued to encourage Max without pressure. She set a timer every hour as a reminder to go to the toilet, and they followed the steps together, one picture at a time. Then, one day, it happened. Max went to the toilet all on his own. Sarah had been watching him when she noticed him walk to the bathroom. He opened the door, stood there for a moment, and then shouted, "Mommy, I did it!" Sarah rushed to him, her heart swelling with pride. Max had used the toilet all by himself, following the steps they had practiced. "That's amazing, Max," she cheered. "You did it. I'm so proud of you." She gave him a big hug. Max smiled proudly. He had done it. The steps were still tricky sometimes, but with each small victory, he gained more confidence. The final step: independence and confidence. It didn't happen overnight, but over the next few weeks, Max started to recognize when he needed to go to the bathroom. He learned how to pull his pants up and down by himself, how to flush the toilet, and how to wash his hands with soap. One day, Sarah watched as Max went to the bathroom on his own without needing her help. He came out, beaming with pride. "Mom, I did it all by myself," he said, his voice full of excitement. Sarah smiled and gave him a high five. "I knew you could do it, Max. You've worked so hard, and you should be so proud of yourself." Max grinned, his confidence shining. He had done it. Potty training was no longer a challenge. It was something he had mastered with the love and patience of his mom by his side.